Hi, this is Ryan Brown from mockquestions.com. In this video, we'll discuss 5 Academic Support Coordinator interview questions from our website. We'll go over each question and some advice on how to answer them, along with an answer example. Afterwards, if you found this video helpful, please like and share. That would mean a lot to us. Okay, let's get started. Question number 1. What do you think are the major factors that impact the success of students on our campus? In asking this question, your interviewer will be looking to hear that you have a complete understanding of the major contributing factors that lead to students struggling on their campus. Prior to your interview, do as much research as possible on this topic and be ready to talk about how things like learning disabilities, emotional hindrances, social attitudes, attendance, and peer factors outside of the classroom can have a negative impact on the performance of students. To seal the deal for your answer, talk about the ways you can contribute positively in helping to negate these factors for the students you will work with in this role. Here's our answer example. There are honestly many factors that contribute to a student's success, including their home life, socioeconomic status, misbehavior, and poor attendance. By the time students get to your campus, they have obviously proven themselves academically. I would imagine that the low performance of your students can mostly be attributed to students having their own freedom for the first time in their lives on a college campus. Not attending classes would be the first major issue. The other major contributing factor in this new environment would be new social environments for students that cause new stresses in their life. As your next academic support specialist, I would be a positive beacon of hope for students that would always have an open ear for them to talk to. As well, I would be very confident in providing them the motivation to get their academics back on track. Question number 2. When have you worked among a diverse group of people? In both the university and primary school settings, diversity and inclusion are at the forefront of the mind in the 21st century. As an academic support coordinator in this role, you'll be working with a very diverse population of students, staff, and leaders, and your interviewer wants to hear that you can thrive in a diverse setting at their institution. To best answer this question, talk about the diverse environment that you worked in and explain why working with individuals from different cultural backgrounds helps you exceed in the work that you do. In my current role, I work alongside a huge group of individuals who represent many diverse backgrounds. In this environment, I love the fact that I get to learn from others on how they perceive things and handle certain situations, and I've picked up new ways of thinking about challenging situations from them. In this role, I look forward to working closely with a diverse student base as well. Question number 3. As our academic support coordinator, you'll be responsible for recruiting and hiring tutors. What competencies and qualities would you look for in hiring a tutor? In the college setting, academic support coordinators are often responsible for finding, hiring, and training tutors to assist students who are struggling in the coursework. While your interviewer doesn't expect you to have hands-on experience with hiring tutors, they will want you to be educated on the qualities that make a great tutor. Prior to your interview, be sure to research these qualities to be able to talk about them during your interview. Some of these qualities may be empathy, enthusiasm, and patience. I don't have experience recruiting and hiring tutors, but I foresee this being a very exciting part of this job. I know that tutors must be subject matter experts on the content they will be tutoring. I also know that they must be respectful, patient, and be great listeners because they will be working with students that are struggling. I feel very confident in my ability to develop great interview questions to get a candidate's ability to display these qualities when I would be on the hunt for tutors in the department. Question number 4. Would you describe yourself more as creative or analytical? This job requires both creative and analytical skills, but the interviewer doesn't necessarily require you to have an equal balance of both. Your creative side will really shine through in this role when providing remedial instruction to students in need and when creating new learning programs. Your analytical side will come into play when you are tasked with analyzing data. When crafting your answer, be honest about your strengths and weaknesses in each area. Further, you'll want to mention that what you are doing to continually improve your overall skill set for this job. I would consider myself more as a creative person in general. As a child, I was always drawn to the arts, whether drawing, painting, or theater. As I grew older, I began to adapt these skills with available technology. However, I also have a great appreciation for data. In my current role, I collaborate with educators to establish baselines for testing metrics. One way that I ensure I develop courses objectively is by consulting with my peers. I'm not the savviest with numbers, but I think that as long as I know how to create measurable objectives for instructional programs, I can thrive in this role. I hope that your organization is open to me learning new analytical skills as needed. Question number 5. If hired as our Academic Support Coordinator, what supervisory experience would you bring to our team? If asked this question during your interview, you can expect that you'll be supervising the work of tutors that are hired to provide direct academic support to students. As well, you will also see this requirement in the job description when you apply for the job. If you have experience supervising employees in your previous work, talk in depth about the experience. If possible, try to highlight the work you did in managing employee schedules, approving timesheets, recruiting, and training new staff. If you don't have direct experience or directly managing or supervising staff in your prior work, that is okay. Just be sure to discuss the leadership qualities you would bring to this role as an academic support coordinator and confirm that you are confident in the supervisory tasks you would be required to perform. In my current role, I have 2 direct reports and I'm responsible for managing their day-to-day work, approving their time cards, and writing annual performance reviews. Last year, I was fortunate to be able to recruit one of these employees internally, and I worked with them on all of their initial training. I'm a leader that likes to take a hands-off approach with my staff and trusting them to get the job done. I always keep an open door for questions and to provide guidance to them, and they have always appreciated that style of being managed. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, it'd be greatly appreciated if you could subscribe to our channel. It really does help motivate us to continue creating videos. Thanks again, and we hope you stick around to watch more interview practice videos for mock questions.